Hello, guys. Sunday. It's a cold Sunday here in Brazil, and we are live one more time for our typical Sunday live. Hope to see a lot of you guys with us this afternoon. Hope you guys can make it. As you guys start coming, please let me know if you can hear me well, if the microphone is good. Today is going to be a very fast live. I'm not going to prolong it too much. I just want to be something like 50 to an hour with you here, discussing a few things that has been happening on the channel and in Brazil as well. So hope you guys can make it so we can start talking and sharing some ideas, right? I always say that. It's going to be a brief live and we end up staying longer than we expect. And this is good, right? Last time I was live here with you guys, the idea was to stay just an hour. We stayed almost 3, and the questions were amazing. They were remarkable. I loved the conversation with you all. So if anybody is live here with me, let me know if the microphone is working, okay? If you can see me, okay? If there's no issues going on. I'm using the webcam for my computer and also the normal streaming from YouTube. So we might not have any issues like when I use the software special for this, but I tend to have a lot of trouble. So let me know if you guys are with me, if it's working okay. This has been a tremendous, successful week for the channel. I want to talk to you guys about this in a minute. We've had some wonderful surprises. Amazing. If you guys follow, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? So, gonna just adjust the other computer here. I'm working on a few scripts right now, but I said, okay, let me stop and go live, talk to the people, talk to the subscribers, reach out a little bit to you guys, see how things are going, and we can discuss a few ideas for the channel as well. Hmm. Um, some I've got some ideas to implement to the channel, but I want to talk to you that this week we were able to post 3 videos. Do you hear me okay, guys? Can anyone step up and tell me if the sound is good, if you can hear me fine? uh, I think the lighting is good. Let me know if you can hear me okay, if this microphone is working, or if I am making a fool out of myself. Is it good? Lift Ed, how are you, man? Thank you very much. How are you, man or girl? I don't know. You let me know. I was checking. The public of the channel is like in its majority guys. So I was looking at the analytics. I believe you guys are in bigger number. Yes, man. Thank you very much. So you guys are in bigger number. We have here a club. This is really good. Hi, Bill. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here one more time. It's a pleasure to be here on Sundays and talk to all my friends. Guys, what a tremendous week that has been for the channel, huh? I don't know if you could see, but we posted 3 videos as I had promised when we last talked on Sunday. I said I was gonna, post 3 videos, and I did. It was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and this is my idea. Every time, 3 videos, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And my idea is to bring you interesting topics. But the video on Wednesday, I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to watch the one about BYD. Jesus Christ, man. Tremendous success. You guys know this is a small channel, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of all the steps we have taken together to the top, right? So I'm pretty sure this channel will be something big one day. We're working for this, right? You guys are with me on this journey. But for the first time, I posted a video that reached like 7,000 people, 7,000 plus views in less than 13 hours, if I'm not mistaken, which for me was mind blowing. I posted the video Wednesday night, I think. Yes, it was around 8:30. I had a class, a Portuguese class at 9 o'clock. I said I can't let my student wait. I can't leave him waiting. I need to finish this fast and go to my class. Not to mention, I had a lot of problems during the week. I mean, during the day of Wednesday, I finished the editing of the video about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I started having problems with rendering the video. So I remember I spent the whole afternoon sitting and trying to solve the problem. I almost gave up on it. It's just as well I didn't. And when it was 8:30, I was able to release it. Um, the numbers were not so impressive at first. I think until 10:30 or something, it was about 30 views. And then I went to bed. When I woke up in the morning and I looked, I said, my God, what's going on? It was 7.5 thousand views. And then in 10 minutes later, 8.21, and it kept going. And today is the most viewed video that I have on the channel. It overcame a video that I made about properties. There's a video that I make that I gave you all the details about the steps of investing in a property in Brazil, how much it would cost, and the taxes that you guys have to pay and pay attention to. So that one was my first video, my most successful video. But now it's this one about BYD, and I understand. I think I hit a vein there, as we say in Portuguese, at least. I hit a vein because um, it's a hot trend, right? A hot topic at the moment. The expansion of the EVs, the electric vehicles coming from China, and the choice of picking Brazil as the market because China has this partnership with Brazil, a commercial one, and it knows that Brazil has a tremendous potential that hasn't been tapped into. So they are using factories that used to be from Ford Motors, and they are opening their own factories in these venues. So I'm talking about Camaçari, Bahia. So the idea is to produce more and more vehicles inside Brazil, and also those charging points that people talked so much in the comments. But anyways, it was a tremendous success. I was very happy with the outcome. Of course, I couldn't follow all the comments because they have passed 241 comments, but I'm reading everything. There are some crazy comments, I have to say, but that's okay. I think it's part of the game. But how you guys doing? I want to hear about you from you. If you guys have any questions about anything, remember we talk about a lot of things on this channel. We talk about culture, we talk about politics, we talk about investments in Brazil, properties. I had Célio Briardi with us, the realtor partner of the channel, here last week, and it was really good. So I want to say hello to Lift Ed, the first guy to step up and say hello to us. Bill is with us tonight. Brock New Miller, is that correct? Do you offer a Portuguese class? Yes, I do. I have my own course, by the way, Brock. Uh, just so you know, my background, I've been a teacher, an American English teacher, since the age of 20. I'm 43 right now, so I've got vast experience with the classes. And during the pandemic, Brock, I started producing my own material because I was tired of using books from other presses, from other companies. Some of the things that I had in those methods were too classical for me. They taught the students how to become teachers, not how to become fluent in the language. So I was so tired of the whole thing, I decided to write my own material. We were in a lockdown here in São Paulo, my wife and my kid and I. So I said, okay, I'm gonna sit down and produce my own stuff so that I don't go crazy with this virus thing, you know. So I ended up creating 5 books to teach medical students of English using medical terms, and then I created 5 books for the regular English course that I teach. But one guy from Britain, from Great Britain, he said, "Why don't you teach me Portuguese? Because you're already an experienced teacher. You just go the other way around. Just go the other way. So you're gonna teach me the Portuguese from the English course." And then I said, "Okay, I'm gonna create my own method." I started, sorry, my own books, because the method is the same. I studied a lot of polyglots to create my method, and I'm still working on the books, but I'm already teaching people in the first book. I'm finishing the second book. It will be published very soon, probably in a month. And then I have 3 more to go. And I use the same method that I use to teach the Brazilians, the American English. So there's no focus on grammar, it's just focus on the language. And this idea of focusing on the language, not the grammar, is so powerful, Brock. I have Americans that are speaking Portuguese in 3 months. You don't have to believe me. You can send me a direct message on Instagram. I will show you the videos that I have from the classes that I record, because I record the classes every day, and I can prove what I'm saying. 3 months, the guys are speaking Portuguese, not fluent, but they're speaking Portuguese and they understand a big chunk of the language, because my method focuses on a lot of vocabulary, a lot of, I usually say blocks, right? Expressions like make ends meet. For me to teach this to Brazilians, I have to say, let go of this idea of going word by word. You got to look at make ends meet, or make do for that instance, for instance. So I usually say focus on the block, and I use this technique to teach Portuguese, and it's been great. The results are just great, you know. Chris S. Enjoy watching your channel. I'm not able to watch all of them, but I will go back and watch the successful video. Thank you very much. Chris is talking about the Wednesday video. If you guys are arriving here, I was mentioning at the beginning of this live that the video I posted on Wednesday was tremendously successful. Yes, you can see the happiness on this face, because you know, in less than 13 hours, the video reached 8,000 views. This is unprecedented on my channel. I know there are people who reach 40,000 in less than 24 hours, but I'm a small fish. I'm working my way to the top, and you guys are with me on this, I'm pretty sure. Do you have any knowledge on the NFL American football game to be held in São Paulo? Chris, yes. I know it's going to happen in Arena Corinthians. Corinthians is a team we have here in São Paulo, very popular. They have a stadium on the east side of the city. I think the dates will be something September 8th and 9th. I can confirm that and make a video about this. By the way, your questions become videos. I think it's going to be September. There are 4 dates that is going to take place. So probably September 8th and 9th, and I know 2 dates in October. By the way, I had 2 NFL guys here in São Paulo. They came looking for me. They work for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were with me looking for venues, everything that involves the team, and I was with them. And they will go back very soon to talk to me about the game. Maybe I can have him on the channel and bring all the information you guys need, okay? Let me just take notes on this. So Chris is saying Friday, September 6th. Yeah, I don't know the dates. I heard something 8th and 9th, but probably you checked. So yeah, Friday, September 6th. If it's September 6th, it's going to be amazing, because I will be there in this game, of course. And this is the anniversary of our channel. My channel was created on September 6th, 2018. So it's a very special moment for us to celebrate. I'll probably be on the backstage as well, maybe talking to people there. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So, Ken, man, look, we have the presence of John McNulty. I forgot to tell you this. Actually, this is something I was going to tell you tonight. I have John McNulty with us. John is a wonderful person from the United States, a friend of the channel, and he's helping the channel with the video editing now. So why is this special? Because now I can produce more videos because I have the help of John McNulty with us. He is an experienced cameraman who worked for or works. I think he worked for. Please help me, John. I think you worked for a TV channel, right? Is that in Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken? So he helped me a lot with the last video that I posted on Friday, and he will be helping me with more videos. So guys, you can be sure I will be posting more things because I have the support of this gentleman, this wonderful person. We have also Passport Brazil, bro. São Paulo is cool, but where is the Santa Catarina Ocean real estate? Man, yes, take a look. Yeah, the idea of expanding to the rest of Brazil is not something new, okay? I have an idea so that the other people know what I'm talking about. If you are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. I have a vast focus here on this channel. The idea is talk about everything that concerns Brazil. But I also sell apartments. I have a partnership with Célio Briardi, who's a realtor, a licensed realtor from a big company here in São Paulo, one of the biggest in Brazil, a very serious company. So we sell apartments together. So he's asking about the real estate in other states. For the time being, I don't have the possibility to go to other states. A lot of people write me about Rio, for example. Hey, Mark, when are you going to Rio? I want to buy in Rio. I want to have a property at the beach. São Paulo is great, but I come from New York. I don't want to change New York to New York, if you know what I'm saying, because São Paulo is a sister city. So, guys, for the moment, I want to ask for your patience. If you guys want to do business with me and the channel, wait a little bit. If you guys have to buy in the next month, I understand. You find your best way. But if you want to do business with me and the channel, wait a little bit more. Probably by the end of this year, I'm going to have some news. Because look, the focus of the channel is Brazil. I don't want to just talk about São Paulo. I don't want to just take you to your properties in São Paulo. I want to expand. I want to go to Santa Catarina. The Northeast, guys, is amazing. Last Monday, I made a video about Neymar investing in the Northeast of Brazil. How many of you have had the opportunity to watch this video? Tremendous project. The Northeast of Brazil is expanding. It's going to become a Caribbean, a Brazilian Caribbean. So I want you guys to have access to this kind of properties as well. Because come on, Brazil is so vast. Why would I focus just on São Paulo? And I have an answer. First, I live here. Second, I don't have the license, not yet. This is something I'm working on. So I need to depend upon Célio, okay? Third, we work on a very reliable company. So my idea is I'm going to get my own license. I'm going to venture to other states. And when this happens, I'm going to announce everything here on the channel, of course, okay? Let me read more about the comments. So we have Bill is saying BYD went up about 2.50 to 28.15 on Friday in the USA. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Bill, funny that you're saying this because BYD is a surprise for me, to be honest with you. When I made the video, I had already been studying more about the company. The guys produce trains as well. I don't know if you are aware of this. They produce trains, they produce buses. Brazil has been buying buses from BYD as well. So there are some small towns in the countryside of São Paulo that are using the buses from BYD. The GRU airport, the one from Guarulhos, São Paulo, the international airport, is already going to operate with a bus from a train from BYD, a train that connects the terminals to the station, the train station, and then to the subway station in the big metropole of São Paulo. They are all from BYD. It's amazing, incredible. Knowledge plug. Hello, bro. Following from day one. Great job. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Following from day one. That's fantastic. How many of you here have been since the beginning? I want to know, because the beginning, the videos were very amateur. I'm not saying that they are not amateur today, but they were really simple. But I had a lot of passion for what I was doing, like I do today. So something you will find on my channel is passion, like a guy who really dedicates to the videos and to taking the message for you. I think that's what matters, right? And then we have John is saying Green Bay versus Philadelphia on September 6th, 2024. Thank you, John. Thank you for helping us on this. Wonderful. So I had seen 8th and 9th. Guys, do you in these places that you are checking, do you have any information about October? Because if I'm not mistaken, there will be 4 dates for the games, okay? And I'm not sure that the 4 dates will be in São Paulo, probably. So let me know, please, if you guys are checking there. Trying to find out ticket pricing. I'm planning to make the trip. Wonderful. Guys, this Philadelphia game with the guys that came here, they worked for the Philadelphia Eagles. And he said that the fans are very loyal. Whenever there is an Eagles game, people come in numbers. So probably they have already bought tickets to come to São Paulo. So we have to keep an eye on this, you know. Knowledge plug. How can I reach you? We gotta talk about having a live soon. I vlog from Belém in Brazil. Sorry, I forgot my water. Knowledge plug. You can reach me through Instagram. The account is the same name of the channel, which is brazil.unsubtitled. Just send me a direct message. Let's talk about what your idea is. Okay. Brock has become a tourist. Thank you very much, man. Welcome to the BU Nation, Brock, as I like to say. BU Nation is a nation inside YouTube that has Brazil as a focus. So my idea is to build a nation here, a nation of Brazil and subtitled, whose focus is to learn about Brazil, be that investments, be that culture, be that language. I want to provide everything that you guys need, okay? So John is saying, I try, okay. He's doing a great job. He's just being modest by editing my videos. Santa Catarina, northeast of Brazil, golden residency option. I'm going to be bringing you new things until the end of the year, I promise you. I think the course for us to take the license takes a while, probably a couple of months. But once I have this in mind, I'm going to expand, okay? John is saying that he worked in Iowa, Virginia, and Arizona as a cameraman, I believe, right? Not only in Brazil, some in England and Germany. What? The game is, John? There'll be games in England and Germany as well? That's fantastic. I like this idea of NFL. The Americans normally do that, right? With the NBA, when you guys play games in Mexico, for example. So, yeah, this is fantastic. This is really fantastic. I think this game, man, the NFL games will be fantastic. Of course, I want to be there. Last time I was there filming for the channel, it was a Copa America game, soccer, right? Brazilian soccer. And it was Brazil. I think it was Chile versus Argentina, third place competition, a third place dispute. But it's a nice, very modern stadium. That was the opening of the World Cup in Brazil. It was built exclusively to be used for the World Cup of 2014, the fatidic World Cup of 2014, if you guys remember, for us at least. And then it became Corinthians, our team, our São Paulo team's official stadium. So it's a tremendous place. Very nice. When you are there, you have a sensation that you are, I don't know, I can't explain, very close to the field. Very close to the field. You can hear the guys curse one another, complain. Fantastic, fantastic place. Did not know that BYD had more to offer. I am into EV, had Tesla stock last year, but sold it. BYD looks really good to me, Mark. Yeah, Bill, they work on other fronts as well. And I wish I could show you. I promise you, as the time passes, I'm going to offer you better live streamings. Okay, I'm just working to find a better software and my computer to take it. My computer needs to take the new software as well, as far as memory is concerned. But I'd like to show you the pictures of the trains. They look like bullet trains. They're beautiful. They're like the Japanese bullet trains. And São Paulo has already bought two, if I'm not mistaken, the government of São Paulo, to put there is a line here. I always forget the name. Is it monorail that you guys call those surface trains, but they go on top of there are some pilers and you have the tracks very high up, and then the trains run there. It's like in Chicago, something like this. So we have two of these lines in São Paulo. One is called the Silver Line, which is in the east side, in front of that project that I made a video called Alive Vila Prudente. I made a video about that investment opportunity, and the trains are in front, right in front of the building. And the other one is in a richer area, which is the south of São Paulo, the Morumbi area. It's the Gold Line. So we're gonna have trains from BYD on these two places. They're fantastic. I was inside one of these trains. I intend to make a video, and I'm going to show you guys how incredible it is inside. Amazing, right? Chris is saying, have to go prepare my churrasco dinner for the family. Will tune me later. Okay, no problem. Have fun. Take care of your family first. Churrasco, man. I was in a very nice barbecue on Wednesday because Thursday was a holiday here in Brazil, a Catholic holiday. So, man, I had the picanha and all the best meat all afternoon long. It was amazing, amazing. It's incredible how our barbecue is different from the American version. No, I have a friend in New Jersey, and he was in a barbecue this weekend, and I saw corn, I saw hamburgers. I think I just didn't see marshmallows, but the other things they were there. They were corn, hamburgers, and some other things. If you look at the Brazilian barbecue, my God, it's from another planet. It has nothing to do with the American version. Okay, not criticizing, just bringing this difference. It's so interesting to see. Of course, I prefer the Brazilian one because the meat is outstanding, just outstanding. But this could be a good video, I guess. Mark, keep up the great work. Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. Monorail, yes. Thank you, John. Yeah, so it's a monorail. I'm gonna make a video about the monorail in São Paulo. By the way, guys, I'm so happy that I was able to fulfill my promise. I said that I was gonna post 3 videos this week, and I did it. I'm kind of running behind schedule for tomorrow. I haven't even recorded, I'm gonna be honest with you, because the weekend was busy. But I have, guys, last time I checked, seven topics for great videos for this week and the other and one more. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm bringing some interesting topics that are relevant for you guys to learn about Brazil. You know, I think when you watch, you're gonna be surprised because There are so many incredible things going on in Brazil. In São Paulo, I had to double check one report that I read, one piece of news that I read, because I didn't believe my eyes. I said, I can't believe this is going on in São Paulo. If this really takes place, it's gonna put São Paulo as one of the most important metropolis in the world. I'm serious, guys. Take my word for that. Expansion of subway, expansion of trains. The real estate market is booming, booming, basically booming. The company that we work with, they have projects being released almost every month. It's incredible. We're not keeping up with all the releases. I think next month I'm gonna have something to show you that might be of interest. Sorry. So incredible. There are a lot of things going on in this country, and I want to show you everything. Of course, that's my job in this channel, to show you everything that's going on in Brazil. But I'm also planning, guys, to make other kinds of videos. Like I haven't given up on the walking vlogs. I'm gonna be making a walking vlog very soon. Okay, I'm gonna pick up one of the interesting neighborhoods that we have in São Paulo to continue that series of videos on the best neighborhoods in the city. Bike vlogs, I haven't given up on them because I can cover a bigger area when I am biking, so you guys will see more. But they're not gonna be only at night vlogs. I'm gonna make some videos during the day, of course, because I want to show you uh, the livelihood of the city as well. There are story videos that I want to make for you guys to learn more about the Brazilian history. As we speak, I'm working on a video about Ayrton Senna. I don't know if you guys know Ayrton Senna, if you remember him, because he died 30 years ago. For me, one of the biggest Brazilians that ever existed, compared to anyone you can mention. Athlete, for me, the number one athlete in history. Humble, daring, courageous, talented, extremely talented. He had this eagerness, his desire to win. So I watched a documentary about him last night. It was very heartbroken because I don't know if you guys know his how his life ended. But this is a video I've been planning to produce in a long time. I know it touches home when I think about his story, because I followed everything from the bleachers, if I can say, from the audience. I watched as the story developed. I saw how he died. I remember I was 13 years old when that happened back in 1994. But this is a video the channel deserves, and he deserves as well, right? I'm talking about this guy, Ayrton Senna da Silva. It's gonna be amazing. So this I can promise you, you're gonna have a diversity of topics, so that you guys don't get bored. All right. If you have any questions, come on, ask me. If you guys want to become members to help support the channel, please do. Every support that you guys give goes to the channel. It doesn't go to my pocket. That's very important to say. It goes to the channel. It goes to new mics, new computer, new decoration, new production, everything that I can do for this channel, but especially trips. My idea is to start traveling Brazil. And you guys know the size of this country. It's continental, continental. So my idea is at least to be able to pay a hotel, even if I have to travel by bus, pay a hotel, be able to produce something interesting for you guys, something there in the field. So if you guys want to become members like Brock did, please do choose one of the three categories, become a member, start supporting us, and receive perks in exchange. Every category that you choose, tourist, resident, or citizen, has particular perks that I give in exchange for your support. If you guys don't have this condition, it's okay. Just stay here. click on the like button. By the way, smash the like button here, guys. I want to see how many people have done that so far, because it tells the algorithm the channel is important. So please don't forget this. It's free of charge, and you're going to be helping us a lot. Mark, I was just wondering if you have what, or use an email address. I do, Bill. The email address from the channel is brazil.unsubtitled@gmail.com. Brazil.unsubtitled@gmail.com. If you guys prefer to talk to me through email, it's a pleasure. Don't worry about it. Go do it. If you want to talk to me through instant messaging, direct messaging on Instagram as well, fine with me. Just go send a message there, right? Whatever I can do to help you concerning Brazil, I'm here. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't find you guys spouses. I don't find you guys relationships, because sometimes I receive some messages like this. No, I will pay you for you to find me someone, and that I can get the visa. Guys, I work by the book. I don't work like this. But if you need a support with your visa, you want to get a visa, for example, to live in Brazil, you want to retire in Brazil, let's talk. Maybe I can help you, okay? I can also help you find your property in Brazil. Remember, I like to say $1 equals 5 point something reais. Let me see the last exchange rate, guys. Dollar to real. $1, 5 reais and 25 cents. That means every time you come to Brazil, or every time you think of investing in Brazil, your dollar has a 5.25 firepower, right? I like to say that it's like as if you were Kryptonian and you came to Earth, and the yellow sun gave you powers. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd, but the yellow sun gave you superpowers. That's what you got here, because you're gonna get an Uber, and the Uber is gonna cost 25 reais if it's a long trip. For you, it's gonna be $5. That's ridiculous. You're taking an Uber for $5. If the trip is 12 reais, how much are you paying? Less than $2. No, $2, two something dollars. Incredible. So take advantage of this, guys, of this exchange for you to think of coming to Brazil, for you to invest in the country, right? Can you give advice on working in Brazil to Boss Clark? What kind of advice what are you thinking of? Something I always say, and I've already made a video about this, Boss, is you can become a digital nomad. If you are a digital nomad already, if you work from home, you have a job, a regular job in your country, you can transfer this to Brazil, right? You can start working from Brazil. If you don't need to be present in meetings at the company, or every week you need to go say hello to your boss, or you need to touch base with the people from the department. If that's not your case, come to Brazil. You can become a digital nomad. They're going to give you a visa that is going to last a year, but it's renewable. You can always renew this. I think if you renew 3, 4 times, you can apply for residency, the fixed one. Okay. So yesterday, by the way, no, on Friday, I was with an American. Celio and I were with an American who already had a card, the RNM, because he was renewing his visa. And there is a point that they say, okay, I'm going to give you the residency. So you become a resident in the country. But digital nomad is a good suggestion, right? You just have to have a job back in your country and receive the payment from there, okay? John is saying 229. Yeah, 229. What? Oh, the dollar. Yeah, John, thank you. I have the support of my right hand here. Whenever I say something that is not so accurate, John is going to be helping us with something. Just put you in a hard spot, John. Thank you for the suggestion about being a digital nomad. Look, digital nomad is a good one. It's a very fast visa, but one of the fastest is really the retirement visa. But I'm not old or anything, guys. If you receive a pension, They just say retirement, but if you receive a pension, but you are not old, I'm not 70, I'm not 60, if that's not, it's, you're not an elderly person. That's not what I'm talking about. You could be 30 and you receive a pension, maybe a former military guy. You can transfer this pension to Brazil and you can receive it from here. So they give you the visa for you to stay because you have this pension a year, renewable. Okay. I definitely would like to get some time with you about property in São Paulo or reach you out on Instagram. Boss, do that. We have some price cuts on a few units. Follow me on Instagram, guys. This is something I'm saying repeatedly. I'm sorry about that. Follow me on Instagram because if you like the content of the channel, don't just wait for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes I ended up failing, but go to Instagram because on Instagram you can find uh, more information about Brazil. Because sometimes I'm on the street, I'm producing. Guys, I'm here in front of the building. So I was in Gran Vitrali project, which by the way, I have a video. The second video I made, I think, on the channel was on Gran Vitrali. It's a studio building. They have like two bedrooms, one bedroom, and studios. So three formats of plans, and it's in Moema, one of the best neighborhoods in São Paulo. So I was there on Friday with this American guy. His name is Ryan, and I was showing the towers. Like, look, guys, remember when I came here? They were just working on the foundations, the excavations, and everything, the digging. Look at the building now; it's ready. It's being painted. So follow me on Instagram for you guys to see these things. So, Baz, they have price cuts in a few products now. This one, for instance, um, they have cut the square meter, the price of the square meter. It was like 22, 24. Now it's 18 in a few units, and some other units 15,000. So 15,000, 18,000 are the promotion they are making for you to acquire one of these properties. The ones that we showed on Friday, we showed three properties for the guy. I remember they were coming out for from something between 80 to 90,000 American dollars. So I think the 90,000, 92,000 was the one bedroom that can be transformed into a studio as well, because they have this possibility. You can remove the bedroom and transform this into a bigger studio. Or if you want the divisions, the separations of the rooms, you can take the one bedroom and keep a small living room. It's okay. 40 something square meters, if I'm not mistaken, 659 square feet. Not sure. I need to check because I did the conversions at the time there, but I have a slight memory about this. But send me a direct message. Let's talk about this. There are so many things going on. Guys, for this week, so I wanted to say I have three videos to release. Let's see if I am able to do that because I'm running behind schedule. But I wanted to come here and talk to you. I'm just gonna stay with you guys for an hour, if you don't mind, because I need to work on the scripts. I still need to record them, and I want you guys to have the videos from the channel during the week. Interesting topics, but remember, this moment that we share here is a moment for you guys to give suggestions, for you to complain about a video, for you to give suggestions about new things you want to see. So do that right now if you want to do it. Also, ask me anything that concerns Brazil. Maybe I can help. That's your moment, okay? I want to see something. I'm planning uh, a new semester or new things for the new semester on the channel. So maybe I will take a vacation of a month on the channel in July. I'm not sure. I'm still gonna think it through. If not a month, maybe 15 days, because I need the time to figure out the second semester. I want to come with new ideas because that's what keeps us going. That's the difference between you and competition. You, to reinvent ourselves, and I have this as a focus in my life. I want to reinvent the channel. I want to bring you new things, maybe new shows inside the channel. I don't know. I'm still thinking about things. I might take 2 weeks off without live, without posting videos. But when I come back, I promise you, you're going to be surprised. So support the channel any way you can, be that the communities or by clicking on the like button, subscribing, and all the thing, right? Do you have any other questions, guys, I could help you with? Um, I'm going to mention a little bit about what I'm working on right now. Take a look, because I want you guys to be excited about the videos. I have a video coming out this week that is going to talk about a very luxurious passenger terminal under construction at the GRU Airport. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say the GRU Airport? It's the International Airport of Guarulhos. When you come to São Paulo, that's where you land. Guarulhos is a city that is on the outskirts of São Paulo, right? That's where I was born, by the way. So I'm covering this week. This new terminal that is amazing, one of the most luxurious terminals in the world when it's ready. Incredible. Another one that I'm gonna work this week probably is the most expensive penthouses in São Paulo. Some of them have the price of 140 million reais. 140 million reais. A little bit more than 30 something, $32 million. And they are selling like hotcakes. Incredible. When I think about this, I say, wow, there are a lot of rich people in the city. Too bad I'm not one of them. Not yet. Not yet. But it's incredible. So I have these two videos to cover. I don't know if they will come out in sequence. I'm just telling you for you guys to be excited about them. There is a ranking of Brazilian universities that offer very high quality courses. So they are considered to be one of the best courses in the world. I want to cover that as well because I want to show that São Paulo also has wonderful educational courses. If you guys know some Portuguese and you're thinking of coming as a student, this could be a good suggestion, huh? Oh, I want to get the student visa. Oh, you need some course. So with this video, it will open your range of possibilities, right? What else, guys? Oh, wow. Yes, take a look. They have there is a global park that they're opening in São Paulo. My goodness. Very luxurious area. I need to keep this. I'm gonna hold this. I'm not gonna give you all the details because it's gonna be incredible. When I saw, I said, I can't believe it. Another one. Look, São Paulo is breaking all the records in real estate sales. It's not me saying, okay, guys. It's the newspaper. I get this from Estadão.com.br, which is a Brazilian newspaper from São Paulo. São Paulo is breaking all the records in real estate sales. So if you guys are investors and you are thinking of buying in the plan for you to resell, good business. Definitely good business. Will you ever do a ranking of the top neighborhoods and why? That's a good suggestion, man. I can do that. I'm gonna take notes, okay? So ranking. What I'm doing right now, boss, I'm ranking of the best neighborhoods. What I'm doing right now is I am working on live walking vlogs. Okay, so it's going slow, and I apologize for that. It's going slow, but my idea is to cover the best neighborhoods walking. I want to show you guys the livelihood of these places. I want to show you at lunchtime, because when we think of São Paulo, people say Paulista or Faria Lima. No, behind Paulista there's Jardins. So we have a lot of boulevards we call Alameda. They're fantastic, fantastic. Like they're bustling streets with people uh, spending and talking and walking around, and they're just amazing. So I want to go to places like this, Jardins, Pinheiros, Brooklyn. We have a Brooklyn in São Paulo as well. It's a very good area. Yeah, man, the Jardins is fantastic. And okay, maybe you can think only restaurants. No, the restaurants are elegant. Think about, look, places that I love, Bas. When you go to a street in Jardins and you have their restaurant with a very dim light. The tables in their land is like a garden. So the tables are outside. People are having dinner outside. Very elegant with some dim lights. There's the inside area as well, very chic. I can show you everything. I can show you places like this. I just need some time to go and walk in Jardins and film. I'm gonna do it. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna come with a ranking. Oh, you should go here, you should go there. I also have an idea of best places to invest in São Paulo, best neighborhoods where your money will return faster. And I want to give you data. Say, oh, it's proven. Take a look. Renting here is better. Airbnb is better. So I want to give you all this information, okay? Jardins is actually my favorite neighborhood. Yeah, it's amazing. So guys, another one that I wanna talk to you about. Have you heard that Brazil has some mega projects going on in 2024? Yes, Brazil has some incredible infrastructure projects starting to take shape. Okay, kickstarting construction and everything. I want to show you everything. You guys are not gonna believe it. I will definitely put this city on the map after I make these videos. I will put this city on the map. If you guys don't know much about São Paulo and Brazil, you will finally learn everything that you need to know, because it's incredible, incredible. When I saw, I had to, as I told you, I had to check other sources because I wanted to really confirm if the guys were not exaggerating. And apparently, they're not. A lot of medias in Brazil are speaking about those mega projects. But what other ideas do you guys have for me for the channel so that I can work with? I'm gonna put here on the list. That's a good one, boss. Put the city on the map after I get my property and it becomes more popular. Yeah, but don't worry, man. Don't worry. I think there's still room for a lot of things for investing. Uh, there's room for everything, basically. Well, São Paulo is a gold mine to be, you know, it's a gem to be lapidated. I don't know if that's the correct word. I hope so. But fantastic, fantastic. I don't know if you guys remember, I made a video one day with Celio in a property that cost $5 million. Remember that, guys? 25 million reais. They still have some remaining units, but more than 80% of the building has been sold already. When I think about it, my God, man. I say, my God, who's buying this? I know soccer players bought a lot of units there, I heard, but it's incredible. It's incredible. History of São Paulo. Oh, good. Very nice. Thank you, John. John is amazing, man. History of São Paulo. Yeah, I'd like to talk to you guys about this. But the problem is I'm a perfectionist. For example, if I tell you the history of São Paulo, I want to go to the area, the venue, and I want to say it was here I'm talking about. I want to go downtown and what is the problem with that? No problem, but it takes time for me to produce things like that. Like the video about the terminal, I will be here in the studio talking to you about this. Probably we'll have the support of Brad Zuka. If you guys don't know who this guy is, I hope you guys binge watch the videos and learn. It's my partner here in the studio, right? My alter ego, right? But I want to go. I want to go to the airport and I want to film from there. Look, this is the place I'm talking about. I think it makes the video so much more interesting, right? During my research for my first visit to São Paulo, not many people discuss the good restaurants that are authentic. I like the idea of best amenities in each neighborhood. Yeah, so I could talk about restaurants as well, right? Restaurants. Yeah, because I normally notice this in the visitors, on the visitors. When they come here, they say, hey, man, what can you tell me about Catedral da Sé? John, I already have a video, but why not revisiting Catedral da Sé and making another video? Fantastic idea. Because the cathedral, we say catedral in Portuguese, okay? So I'm teaching you Portuguese for free now. Catedral da Sé. So Sea Cathedral. There are two places that you can visit, I learned, inside the Sea Cathedral or the Sé Cathedral. I think there's one upstairs. You can go upstairs and see the rooftop. They have a rooftop, guys. Amazing. And there is like a, not a dungeon, but a basement area inside the church that is really interesting. So I'm gonna probably produce something. It just occurred to me. Do you guys know the Municipal Theater of São Paulo? Yes, that's where it all started. The Sé Cathedral, John. Do you guys know the Municipal Theater of São Paulo that was made based upon the Municipal Theater of Paris? Incredible! It's a very beautiful theater. If you guys watched my last biking vlog, I crossed the downtown area at night and I passed by the theater. This theater is outstanding. The only problem is that they say you cannot film inside. That's a problem. I really wanted to show the city and the cultural aspect of this city. I love São Paulo so much, guys. Love São Paulo so much. It offers so much for you. Have no idea. For all pockets. Even if you have nothing, have no money, you have free things to do. So, but inside the Teatro Municipal, the municipal theater, guys, they have like a bar. It's called Bar dos Arcos. Let me take notes here for you guys to research. Bar. So it's Bar dos Arcos. This is the name of the place. So the Arc Bar, something like this. Fantastic. It's just fantastic. You need to give your name, to put your name on a list for you to be able to visit. It's not just like, oh, let me go. I think you have to make a reservation for you to go to this bar. Look, imagine you are in Brazil, which is a foreign country for you guys. You want to have some drinks, talk about life, enjoy the moment, and you go to this place that looks like a, a dungeon. This place looks like a dungeon. Very interesting with a bar counter. Fantastic. Teatro Municipal. Construction began in 1903, completed in 1911. I have to pay this guy, man. Thank you, John. Really have to make a transfer for him after the class because he's helping us a lot. Teatro Municipal is really good. I'm gonna make a video there. Just occurred to me. Any suggestions? Any other suggestions you want to give me? Any other comments? Any other curiosity you guys have about Brazil, about our culture, about the Brazilian people? Uh, nobody ever asked about music. That's a complicated video, I guess, to make, because if you talk about music, you might have the video in a hard situation, I think, with YouTube, because they will probably block. But I could talk about the artists if you guys want to learn what is MPB, for example. If you want to learn a little about the Brazilian music, let me know. I'm still trying to get into Brazilian funk. Brazilian funk is a tremendous success, especially in Rio. Do you have that in São Paulo? Yes, but playing on the radio on a regular basis, I would say Rio de Janeiro is the focus, is more common. When you get an Uber, when you get a taxi, it's very common to listen to this in Rio, not in São Paulo. Because they only think about samba and bossa nova. Who? São Paulo, you mean? Yeah, if you're talking about São Paulo, John, yes, Paulistas like samba a lot, bossa nova. Bossa nova is also, it comes from Rio. MPB is also, when I think of MPB, bossa nova, I think about Rio. But of course, we have that in São Paulo as well, right? Maybe a show where you recap the big stories in São Paulo during your live shows. Oh, that's a good idea. I was thinking about it, but in a different way. No, I was thinking of making a react video this morning. Thank you very much, Bash. This morning I was thinking, man, I really need to step up my game with these computers and the streaming software, because I would like to get some old videos, maybe some interesting parts, extracts from these videos, and discuss with you about them, react to the old videos. It would be interesting. Thank you very much. People outside of São Paulo, yeah. Johnny saying that he mentioned they only think about samba and bossa nova. Yeah, yeah. Cariocas think about funk a lot, Brazilian funk, So Bas, tell me if my idea was similar to yours. Maybe it was, right? When you say stories of São Paulo, you mean about the videos that I made, right? During the lives. With a streaming software, guys, it's much better. It's more entertaining, right? It's not just on me. I could show you pictures, but the problem is my computer can't take it at the moment because of the memory. So that's why you had the frozen lives all the time. I had even a guest here, Luciano Oliveira, and I couldn't go through with the interview because it was always freezing, it was choppy. Okay, Mark, are there any dance studios in São Paulo to teach ballroom swing, Latin dances? Yes, Bill. Like any other metropolis, you have everything, buddy. You have tons or hundreds of thousands of gyms, of dance schools, and they teach you the samba, they teach you basically everything. Ballroom dance, as you said. Funny thing, when I was 20 something, I practiced ballroom dancing. Wanted to find a girl. So I enrolled myself in a ballroom dance. I danced the samba really well in the past, but not anymore. Almost like a nightly news type of recap. Okay, interesting. About the big story. Ah, got it. Okay, got it. If you go to the channel, if you go check the video, Bass, There is one show that I had that it was called BU News Roundup. BUNR. That was the name. It was with Brad Zucker, and he brought the news of the week in very flash moments, something fast, right? But the problem is, I didn't have many views with them. It gave me a lot of work because I follow the format of the American news shows, like on the news tonight, this, and that, and then the intro, and then hello guys. Brad Zucker would show and talk to you about everything and make some jokes about the stories just to be entertaining. But when you see the feedback, 120 views, and it's been 2 years since I did this, 120, 130. So I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I'd like to have more changes, but I depend upon you guys to give me a good feedback. If I get good reviews on the videos, of course I will bring you more ideas. But this idea of the news was really good, and I had this every day. It was like every morning a different episode with Brad Zucker. You can imagine how hard it was for me to edit everything, right? U.S. news is very production heavy. Yeah, this look, this is the perfect guy to talk to us about U.S. news. John McNulty, right? John has an experience as a cameraman, more than 30 years as a cameraman, if I'm not mistaken. Imagine doing this by myself. But yeah, your idea is excellent. I just need to find a way to do that. There's something I could do. I want to share with you guys, and I want your opinion. In our news, we don't have many characters presenting the news. Yeah, I got it. Baz, I want to tell you one idea that I had. It's not in this studio, it's in a new one here, also in the same place, but in a new scenario. I would be sitting like this. Hello, guys. Good morning. I'm going to present you the news of the day. This is happening. This is happening. Or maybe just one or one important news where we could discuss deeply. Oh, this is happening, blah, 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 blah. Not so much editing. Something that I could be posting every day, right? I come and I give you the news as it is. I show you some images and I discuss with you guys and I say, see you tomorrow. This is one idea. And the three videos that I want to produce, they need more editing. So I don't wanna give up on them. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 o'clock ish. I think 5 o'clock Brazil time. But the morning I would have this news show where I would present one or two pieces of news from Brazil and discuss with you. But it would be simple. It would be a simple scenario, just me talking and discussing the news. Tell me what you think of it. US TV stations have a staff of at least 100 for daily news shows. Yes, John, exactly. You said it all, man. Imagine the one Mr. Mark Saint working on everything by himself. Complicated. That is a good idea. Look at BBC News style of recap. It's very efficient. I'm gonna take a look at it, okay? Guys, that's why I love this live streaming, because you guys are my public, you are my audience, you are my client, so your opinion is really important, okay? So don't think it's a silly idea. I'm not gonna say this because it's silly. No, share with me. Something great could come out of it, you know? BBC News. If I had a staff working with me, can you imagine what we could accomplish? But let's go slow, right? What I can do, I will be doing. Good idea, but would it be worth it to you? Yeah, that's the point, Bill. That's the point. As I told you, let me see, guys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna share the link with you. if you don't mind. I want your opinion. Because I'm going to be honest with you. My opinion, it was very well produced. It had Brad Zuka in it, which is also complicated because there's no makeup, but there is a production behind it, right? So I even put a lot of images, and the feedback was really poor. I think it's important to focus on things that people want to see, right? So let me see if I can find this BUNR, or Brazilian Subtitled News Roundup. Hold on, please. BUNR. Let me see the playlists. There's a playlist with this. BU News Roundup. Yes, it's a playlist. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, it was not silly because I brought you investment news as well. Right? I brought you investment news with this playlist. Talked about, hey, invest on warehouses in Brazil because the 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 online shopping is booming. So we had some interesting ideas. Let me see if this is not this one. Hold on, guys. I'll post the link here. Yeah, the e-commerce in Brazil was booming at the time, and whoever had a warehouse would be rich. This one. I want you guys to take a look at it when you have some time. And if you don't have time to send me your opinion here, send me on Instagram. Send me on Instagram. I can read later. Even the song. Yeah, it was interesting. I loved doing the show. I had a lot of fun. But I don't know if John has ever seen this because John worked in this environment. John, if you haven't, yeah, amazing. It's fun. Look, I loved that format. I hope you guys like it. Take a look. Let me share with you. There you go. I hope you guys like it, but tell me what you think. I loved doing the show. I think I found the right show, the right format for the show. But look how many views, 195 views in 2 years after a long work, man. So, and I think I covered like two pieces, no, two, three, four reports, four pieces of news in one show. So it was a lot of work. Just a review of the most important topics could be 5 minutes long. Okay, that would be good. With each video you produce, you could ask at the end if there would be interest in a news review and check the results over time. That's true, John. Good idea. Could use a lower third to show the question. Yeah. Not worth it for now. Yeah, I think it takes a lot of work. Wouldn't hurt to try. You never know what might work. Yeah. When I did this, thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. When I worked on this back then, I didn't have as many subscribers as I do today. So there are a lot of newcomers. Maybe I can try. I think I would try both the formats with myself, going over something, discussing with you what's going on. I'll wake up early, read the paper, and bring a couple of news and discuss with you guys. So that could be daily. And I'll try the one with Brad Zuka because he has a bigger format. It's more entertaining. That would be normally some fun, some commercials. Because I wanted the whole thing. I wanted commercials in between, so I would have a commercial. I'm crazy, guys. Imagine a guy that doesn't have the structure for such, and having these ideas booming, flowing. So I wanted to have commercials of the Portuguese courses, of the apartments with Célio. Let's go to the commercial. And then Célio comes in, hey, do you want to invest in Brazil? I wanted you to look at it and say, my God, what a video, you know, because I would love to see that kind of video coming from a small channel, you know. So, well, let's see. That's a good suggestion. Very good suggestion. Guys, do you have any other question? Do you have any other suggestion? I think I will call it a night because I gotta work on the scripts. Otherwise, you guys are not gonna have anything interesting this week. But it's a pleasure to be here talking to you. If you have anything to say, anything else, I'm all ears. If you don't, just gonna ask you not to forget to smash the like button, please. Do that. Click on the like button. Binge watch the videos, guys. One video that I'm very proud of, and I don't know if many of you have seen, it's the one about Santos Dumont that I talk about the creation of the airplane. This guy here. So it took me a long time to produce it, to edit it, and I'm so proud of the results. So proud. I love. Sometimes I go back, I confess, and I watch it because I really like it. So I recommend it. I also recommend the video about Zé Carioca. Have you guys watched this one? Hold on, please. Zé Carioca is a character from Disney. Walt Disney came to Brazil back in the 50s, I guess. Yes, 40s or 50s. He came to Brazil and he created a Brazilian character called Zé Carioca. I heard other names. People abroad know as Joe Carioca. I don't know if you guys can confirm this. But it's a very nice video as well. It's one of the first ones that I made because it gives us the story. It tells the story of the Axis and the fight in World War II, and then the creation of Zé Carioca. So it's good entertainment. If you guys wanna learn about it, go check. I have some interesting videos that are way back, that were made way back. So when you binge watch these videos, you help the channel with the numbers because YouTube always tells me, hey, more and more people are watching your videos. They're commenting. Remember, write anything. Okay, good. Thank you. Walt Disney in Brazil in 1941. Thank you, John. Oh, I really love this, John. I love having a person backing me up with the information. So watch this video, guys, about Zé Carioca. There are so many others that you could watch, you know. If you want to learn about the channel itself, there is an interview that I had with Brad Zuka. He interviewed me, actually. It was 2 years ago. Also hard work for me to produce that. But the more you watch the videos, the more you help the channel, okay? Any questions about investments, about what's going on in Brazil right now? Because if you don't, I'm gonna go and start working on the videos of the week. Let me see if there's any interesting piece of news for me to tell you. Some people ask me about Rio Grande do Sul. What's going on in Rio Grande do Sul, Mark? Do they still have to face rain? What's going on? It's not raining in Rio Grande do Sul right now, but it's cold. Here in São Paulo, it's about, let me see the temperature right now. 18 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit, it would be 64. It's 64 in São Paulo. So Rio Grande do Sul is normally colder than São Paulo. So what's going on in Rio Grande do Sul is that it's winter. We are reaching winter now. And you can imagine the situation. People living, some people are trying to get back home. Some people have to count the destruction, the aftermath of the floods. But they're trying to recover. They still receive donations. They're cleaning the mud out of their houses, counting the losses, refrigerator, stove, all this kind of things. But at least, if I can say that, at least um, the river Guaíba that crosses the city, the capital, Porto Alegre, is going down. I think for the first time, I read this yesterday, for the first time since the flood, it has gone below the margins. So this is good. So, but they have a very hard path ahead on the recovery, right? I don't know if you guys saw Champions League. It's not Brazil, but a Brazilian scored, Vini Junior, right, for Real Madrid, and they were champions yesterday. Let me read here. What is the average rent in São Paulo? Zama, it depends on a lot of factors, man. Depends. If you're talking about regular apartments, 1 or 2 bedrooms, I would say they range from 2,500 to 3,500 reais. Yes, that's expensive. Look, when I say they range from, that doesn't mean you can't find anything cheaper than that or more expensive than that, of course. But the average is this, between 2,500 to 3,500. Good apartments with 2 bedrooms, a parking space. I think this is the difference between São Paulo and New York, no? Because I have friends in New York and they have to park their cars on the street. In São Paulo, you rent an apartment with a parking space. So all the buildings have garages, right? Or most of the buildings have garages. So 1 parking space, 2 bedrooms, you're going to find for between 2,500 to 3,500. Depends on the prices, on the places as well. John is helping us. If you guys are arriving here now, John is a good friend of the channel, helping us with the editing. He's saying the average rent is 2,000 reais. Yeah, John, but it depends on the place, man. I live in the south side of São Paulo, about 20 minutes by car from Paulista Avenue, a little less. And the prices are 2,500, 2,600, 2,700, 2,800, sometimes 2,400, depends on the building. Sometimes the building is older. Sorry, guys. Parking a garage monthly is expensive. Yeah, boss, but what I'm saying, yes, what I'm saying here, São Paulo, I think you know, right? The buildings have garages. They have parking garages. So it's part of the it's part of the condominium, the building. So you rent with a parking space. Sometimes they are defined for you. This one is for your apartment. Sometimes you just go and you park where you find a spot. Oh, I found this spot, I'm gonna park here. Sometimes you do it. Like the last building that I lived, it was like this. No, it was defined. You had your own space. Nobody would park there. So it was amazing. And it was a 2 bedrooms, but it was a small one. I want to say, guys, the price that I mentioned, I'm talking to you about, let me put here, square meters to square feet. I'm gonna mention in both metrics because I have a lot of American viewers, okay? So square meters. I think it was 60 square meters, 645 square feet. It's a small apartment, you know. Of course, it had a balcony, but it's a small apartment, and I paid, it was like 5 years ago or something. I paid 2,100 reais at the time. Nowadays, especially after the pandemic, the prices are higher, you know. But take my word, between 2,500 to 3,500. Yes, most New Yorkers have to park on the street. Yeah, I have a lot of friends from Brooklyn. very good friends, very close friends, close to my family. And they wake up in the morning, they have to move the car, find another place, and come back at night. So that's crazy. In São Paulo, this doesn't happen because the real estate market understands people have cars. So they need a place to park inside the condominium, inside the building. So normally the base floors are garages. Like the project that I announced, the Alive one from Vila Prudente. How many of you have seen this? There are 3 towers, very modern. It's like a resort inside São Paulo. And you have the monorail that I said outside on the street, right in front of the building. If you take the sidewalk and you take the monorail here, there will be two or three pavements of garages, and then the swimming pool. So the swimming pool is gonna be above the monorail, which is fantastic, guys. But just so you understand, 3 towers, they need a lot of parking spaces. And the first levels, the first 3 or 4 levels will be the parking garages. Incredible. So if you're walking on the street, you're gonna look like this, look up. You won't even see the swimming pool because the swimming pool starts above the monorail. And the monorail is super high. I will show you that one day. Incredible. Thank you for the inputs. No problem, Bill. It's a pleasure. And John is thanking. Thank you, John. Thank you for everything. Any other questions, guys? I know Rio is a little bit more, Osama is saying. Yes, Rio tends to be more expensive, but it depends on the area as well, right? There are neighborhoods like Leblon. I think Leblon it was the most expensive square meter in Brazil. Now I think it's in Santa Catarina, Balneário Camboriú. Balneário Camboriú is like the Dubai from Brazil. You know, amazing. I also mentioned this in my last Monday video about Neymar investing. So Neymar invests in Balneário Camboriú a lot. Incredible. Guys, thank you very much. 1 hour and 30 minutes of live. It was a pleasure. I wanted to come here and say hello. I will be here, guys, every Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays about 7 or 8. But I might miss a few Wednesdays. I hope you guys don't mind. But Sundays are for sure. I'm going to be here every Sunday, 6 o'clock Brazilian time. Okay? Hope you guys can be here with me because it's always a pleasure. Osama is asking my favorite Brazilian dish. There's so much good food in this country, Osama. It's hard to say, but one that I eat without even thinking is feijoada. Gonna write for you there. Feijoada is definitely one of the ones that I love because it's part of our culture. Okay? It's like this. There are specific days for you to eat feijoada. Feijoada is basically pork and beans. Check the internet. You're going to see. Amazing. Amazing. But if you check Brazilians preparing, not foreigners. Because I saw one, the guy calling feijoada, it became a meme, I guess. That was not feijoada, you know? So we have the specific dates for you, or the days for you to have the feijoada are Wednesdays and Saturdays here in Brazil. So every Wednesday you go to a restaurant, they will serve you feijoada. If you want, you can choose another dish. But it's not only my favorite, it's also my daughter's favorite. And my daughter, you know, kids, right? They are hard to sit down and eat food. They prefer candies and sweets and stuff. But feijoada, she will eat the whole plate. The whole plate. I'm talking and my mouth is watering because it's delicious. But I also love churrasco, the barbecue, the Brazilian barbecue. Amazing, man. A picanha, sliced. The guy slices the picanha and you pick up. Oh my God, it's out of this world. If you come to Brazil, you gotta go to a Brazilian steakhouse. Okay, they don't pay me, but I'll write here a suggestion that also can be found in the United States. There are so many places in the US with this specific chain of restaurants from Brazil. Okay, and I don't know. I think they also have units in Europe. Oh, Fogo de Chão. Here in Brazil, we have one called Boi Preto. Also really good. Oh my God. They are, we call rodízio, right? Because the waiters go table by table with the skewers, right? Skewers. And they say, "Would you like, sir?" And then they always come with a different kind of meat. Amazing, amazing. Guys, you need to go to a Brazilian steakhouse. My mouth is watering. Jesus, because it's just delicious. So basically, my favorite dishes would be churrasco, anytime, and the feijoada. Feijoada is really good. But I like a lot of other things. I like the Brazilian chicken my mother used to prepare. My wife prepares very good chicken. I like lasagna because we live in São Paulo. We have this Italian influence from the immigration. So we have macaroni is delicious, the Brazilian version. The lasagna is, we have two kinds, the one with ground beef and the one with shredded chicken. Oh, I just love it. So many things. We have a plate in São Paulo, a dish called virado a paulista. Virado a paulista. I could be making videos about this, no? Typical Brazilian foods. Try this one when you are in São Paulo, virado a paulista. They have banana, yes. The banana is I think they have breadcrumbs or flour. It's fried. Oh my God, they have kale. I'm gonna have to have dinner after this live. They have kale, they have the fried banana, and then they have lots of bacon. Oh, it's just delicious. Just delicious. Yeah, Chef Zuka, Chef Saint, right? Chef Zuka is the one with the glasses that talks like this. It's amazing, man. Amazing. In Brazil. Oh, another place you should go when you go to Brazil, go to Minas Gerais. Probably the best state in Brazil for food. Minas Gerais. Try the queijo mineiro. Queijo mineiro is the mineiro. When I say mineiro, is the people who were born in Minas. I am paulista because I was born in São Paulo. Carioca was born in Rio. So queijo mineiro is the mineiro cheese. It's a white round cheese this big, delicious. So your experience starts in the morning. Okay, you wake up in the morning, and then you have a guava paste. Help me, guava candy, guava sweet with queijo mineiro inside a roll, a French roll. This is what we call Romeo and Juliet or Romeo and Juliet sandwich. Amazing, guys. And then their coffee is amazing. They also have doce de leite. It's I don't know if you guys know, doce de leite is like like a sweet made out of milk, but it became creamy, so you can spread in your bread. Oh my God. And then for lunch, they have their feijoadas. They have their mineiro beans. It's impossible for you guys not to leave the place with a few pounds more or kilos more. It's incredible. Hello, my name is Melvin, and I'm going home late tonight around 11 p.m. I am here visiting my girlfriend, fiance. Been here for a week, and I will move here beginning of next year. Very nice, Melvin. I definitely need to connect with you. It's gonna be a pleasure, my friend. Where in Brazil are you right now? Let me know. If you want to connect with me, send me a direct message on Instagram. The profile is Brazil. I tried to type this last time, but they didn't let me put it. But let me see. Yeah, they did. Brazil.unsubtitled. Put at in front, or I don't know if it's necessary on Instagram. Brazil.unsubtitled. Like the name of the channel, you're going to find my profile. Please start following me. Send me a direct message and then we can exchange contact and I can see how I can help. Oh, São Paulo, my house. So, very nice. You're thinking of immigrating to Brazil then, right? Starting by next year. That's cool. Where are you from? USA? Guys, any of you who want to contact me, direct message on Instagram, please, and we can go from there. So, guys, Minas Gerais is fantastic. Yes, at Brazil.unsubtitled. Thank you, John. John, you're amazing. No words can describe how lucky this channel is to have you. No words can describe you. Thank you very much. So, guys, Minas Gerais is fantastic. I'm planning to make a video, so support the channel, please. I'm sorry to be begging, but support the channel. Become a member for me to travel to Minas, show these delicious dishes that I just mentioned. Let me give you some suggestions. The capital of Minas Gerais is Belo Horizonte. That's the capital. Very good. My sister lives there, by the way. But there is a place I want you guys to visit, but I'm gonna be making a video one day, maybe really soon, which is Ouro Preto. It's a historical place. It used MG, which is Minas Gerais. It used to be the capital of Brazil during the colony. When we had a colony, when Portugal was our master, right? We had Ouro Preto as the capital, which means black gold. Very interesting. Why? Because the gold they found, Minas Gerais are the name of the state is General Mines, if you translate, because the slavery was big in Brazil. The Portuguese brought the slaves from Africa, and they were looking for precious stones. Ouro Preto, they found big chunks of big pieces of gold that had a black layer on it. So once they rubbed it, it started to sparkle. It was amazing. That's why the name of the city was Ouro Preto. Go check it out, guys. Check this on the internet. Check for you. I've been there 6 times, but the problem is I went there when I didn't have the channel, when I was a teenager. But I intend to go there. Amazing. It's an amazing place. It's very hilly. So if you have a problem to walk up and down, don't go. Don't go because it's really hilly. Some of the streets are like this, big steep slopes, but it's a fantastic place. It's like a trip to the definition I heard and I loved it. Ouro Preto is an outdoor museum. Outdoor museum. Because all the houses and the churches, they have the Portuguese design. Fantastic. And you can stay in an Airbnb there. You can go and you can stay inside an Airbnb in Ouro Preto, sleeping in those old houses, very, very old houses, with doors that are 2 of the sizes of the regular ones. And the floors are squeaky. Maybe you're gonna be afraid at night. But what a tremendous cultural experience it is to go to Minas. Wonderful food, wonderful places to visit. Wow. And if you're looking for a date, okay, a woman, of course, because you could be looking for a man, right? So if you're looking for a woman, in Minas Gerais, there are 9 women for each guy. At least that's the last number that I checked. The girl population in Minas is bigger than the girl population, I think, everywhere in Brazil or anywhere in Brazil. Minas Gerais is also widely known for its semi-precious gems such as aquamarine. I don't know if I know how to read this. Amethyst, tourmaline, and topaz. Yeah, we say topázio. Oh, the name is in Portuguese. Aquamarina, ametista, turmalina, e topázio. And it is an important source of industrial diamonds. Yes, that's true. And the funny thing, John, you still find the places where the slaves worked. So you can have a very cultural dive into the Brazilian history. If you guys love this kind of things, guys, I really recommend you do it. Not the silly touristic trips that people normally take. All my respect, but if you really want to dive into Brazil, go to Minas. Minas Gerais is amazing. If I go there, I have topics for videos for a whole month. Just incredible. Incredible. Guys, I just love this live streamings. 1 hour and 40 minutes with you all. Do you guys have any other questions that you want to ask me? If you don't, I've been saying that I'm going to log off because I need to work on the scripts, but I can take any questions you want to ask. If you don't, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'm sorry, I'm a YouTuber. I need to sell my fish. That's the way that we guarantee the survival of the channel, guys. Clicking on the like button doesn't kill you. Click on the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, okay? Binge watch the videos, very important. Watch the videos. I have so much good material other than the last week's videos. You can check more. There are so many interesting things that you might find there. I have videos in Rio. I've been to Christ the Redeemer. Go watch the videos. I give you suggestions of places in Rio. So do it. Okay. There are cities in the countryside of Sao Paulo that I also visited, right? I have visited a city called Olambra, which is a Dutch city in Brazil. Okay. Type this on my channel because you're gonna find the video. It's the city of flowers, and it's so beautiful. It's a very beautiful place. Go check it out. Okay. You can do a video featuring each of the 26 states of Brazil. Very nice, John. You guys are on fire tonight. Let me take notes. Talking about the federation, right? Each and every state, the capitals. Oh, that's wow. That would be very informative, John. Thank you. For example, how do you call the people who are born there? What is the name of the people born in Rio Grande do Sul? I think it's good information because if you guys intend to really live Brazil and not live in Brazil, but live Brazil as a second nation, I think it's interesting to know this kind of things. Thank you very much. Very good. Any questions, guys? Any other suggestion? I could be taking notes here. I just have one more information I want to give you. I want to thank you all for participating in that fund to help Rio Grande do Sul that I had on the channel. You guys donated through my PayPal account, and from my PayPal it was transferred directly to a guy, a comedian, an artist from Rio Grande do Sul that stopped his career in order to go visit every town, every county that was affected, and he made the direct payments for the victims. So he visited farms where the guy had lost everything. He made a PIX payment. A PIX is I have a video about this as well. It's a form of payment that we have in Brazil that is instant. You transfer it, it checks in right away. And he got I think 70 million reais with all this donation. 70 million reais. He even went to TV. That's how I got to learn about him. So the host of the television show said, "Look, I transferred to this guy because he's working with an institution. So, guys, thank you very much for all of you who participated. Remember, I told you we raised 6,314 reais and 8 cents, but 2,298.09 was frozen inside the PayPal. They told me it's a normal procedure they have. So I'm just giving you a feedback. The owner, the person who sent the money, already knows what I'm talking about because I kept informing her through email. But tomorrow, this money will be released, 2,298 reais and 9 cents. If you follow my Instagram account, I'm going to post the proof, the receipt, the proof of transferring for the institution. I'm going to transfer to a different institution tomorrow, not to Badim Colon. I'm going to transfer to one that is working on the reconstruction of the economy and the state of Rio Grande do Sul. So they want to work on the reconstruction. So it's very good applied money, in my opinion. But I'll be posting this to show guys that no single penny was taken, just the money that was donated, and the rest were in fees that PayPal charged in my account. So thank you very much. 3 videos this week, I hope. Let's see if I'll be able to produce, because I'm already running behind schedule. I'm already late. 3 videos this week. Possibly a live on Wednesday night. Possibly. So hope you guys can meet me here around 7 or 8. I don't know if I will have a class on Wednesday, but if I don't, 8 p.m. If I do 8 p.m. Brasilia time, I'll be here. And on Sundays, official 6 p.m. Brasilia time. Thank you very much. Just reading John's last comment. Probably want to make a short thank you, a short thank you video so everyone will be able. Yes, very good, man. A short video. Very good, man. You are on fire tonight. Short video about the donations. Too bad I didn't put a camera on me that day, but I can use some images of that that fundraise. But thank you very much, John. Guys, thank you very much. God bless you all. Always good to be with you. Have a great week. Don't forget the channel, please. Subscribe and become a member. Go to my Instagram profile and follow me there because you'll see more material about Brazil. And also, want to invest in Brazil, send me a direct message. Want to learn Brazilian Portuguese? You are in the right place. I'm a teacher with my own book. Amazing book. 17 months, the whole course from zero to the end. 17 months. Of course, sometimes we delay a little because some units are longer, but in general, 17 months for you to learn the Brazilian Portuguese. Okay? Want to learn more about it? Send me a direct message. We can have a Zoom conversation and I can present the method for you. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.